Unlimited Lifers. Are you ready for the show? The show is brought to you by the Unlimited Partnership of ULA and Utah. Unlimited Life Academy. Unleash the awesomeness inside. Without further ado, here's Jay Chantalancy, aka the Motivating Moderator, ready to start Unlimited Awesomeness Sessions. Let's go. Woo! Unlimited Awesomeness Sessions. How's everybody doing, ULA family? How is everybody doing today? It's 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Jay Chantalancy, aka the Motivating Moderator, coming to you live from the San Francisco Bay Area. Welcome to the Unlimited Awesomeness Sessions show. If you guys didn't know already, the show schedule for today was kind of changed. Well, not kind of, but it all changed this morning. So if you've been getting the posts, if you looked at the event, I was supposed to have a guest on today. His name was AJ Angoluan. Sorry, AJ Angoluan from the Philippines, and he is the CEO of Rockstar Funnel Builders, a click funnel building agency in the Philippines. And we were supposed to have the interview right today, but apparently he texted me this morning and he had an emergency, so he couldn't make the meeting, or couldn't make the interview, which is cool. Everybody has emergencies. Things happen. Things sometimes don't go your way, but the show must go on. Like the Unlimited Awesomeness Sessions must go on. So if you're joining me for the first time, Unlimited Awesomeness Sessions is all about overcoming fear, right? Primarily fear of going live. But today, because I don't have my guest, I'm going to talk about how to just overcome fear, period, right? There can be a lot of fear in many other things, and fear could be debilitating. Fear can lead to non-action, right? Fear can lead to you not wanting to do something. It can make you feel stunned. It can make you freeze up. It can give you anxiety. Like, fear is real, right? Last show, my first show, we talked about all the different acronyms of what fear can stand for, right? Let me see here. Let me pull it up real quick here, and remind you what fear I was talking about. So, false evidence appearing real. We all know about that one. Forget everything and run. Face everything and rise. I like that one. Feeling excited and ready. Finding excuses and reasons. Finding everything and realizing false expectations about reality. Failure expected and received. I like that one. Forgetting everything about reality, right? These are all acronyms for fear. So what do you resonate with most, right? For me personally, I'm at that point where I'm facing everything and rising. I've been taking a lot of challenges, recently, and I recently signed up for another challenge, for a 75-day challenge, and even that in itself was a bit fearful, right? It's because fear starts in your mind, right? All these thoughts come up in your mind, and then you go down this rabbit hole of doubt, insecurity, of fear, of all these crazy things that your mind thinks of, because your mind is so powerful. It has like this imagination, right? And that imagination could be good or bad. And fear could be based on your past, your unforeseen future, right? It makes up all these stories of what could happen, right? And it hasn't even happened yet. Or it's based on the past, like something happened in the past that was traumatic, that made you feel like you couldn't do it, that made you feel like you couldn't hit the button, right? That's fear. Or if it's fear of judgment, like if you're talking about fear of going live, maybe you're fearful of people judging you. Maybe you're fearful of, messing up. Maybe you're fearful of people making fun of you, or fearful that you're just gonna freeze when the light comes on, right? There's a lot of things. There's a whole bunch. We can name all of them, but there's a whole bunch of things, right? And I want to tell you my story of how I got over my fear to hit that button, right? And I felt it. I was there with all of you that were trying to hit the button and go live, right? And this could be transcendent to like everyday life, everyday having fear of everyday things, right? I mean, it doesn't have to even be about, hitting the button. It could be about, starting a new job, getting a new client, having fear of doing a big project, right? Like venturing out in new uncharted waters. That's fearful. I mean, that's something that you are not accustomed to, right? Something that you're not comfortable about. It's about stepping outside your comfort zone. But for me, when I decided to take the challenge, right, I had to consciously make a decision, right? And it literally came down to the last second. Like, okay, I told myself I'm gonna go live, I'm gonna take this challenge, and I hit the button. And I shit you not, I was not prepared. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. And I'll show you. I'll definitely show you what it was that I was, trying to do my day one. See if I could play it here for you guys. And let me share my screen. Here we go. So this is me on day one, right? Look at, I'm not even looking at the camera. I could laugh at myself quite a lot, just because I like doing that. Makes me feel good about myself that I could laugh at myself. Just being fearful. So it's normal. It's okay. So let me see if you can hear me. Hey everybody, this is Jay Chantalanxi, and this is my first live in this group, and I just want to thank, Look at that, I didn't even look at the camera for like the longest time, and you could tell I was nervous, right? You could definitely tell I was nervous, and my shoulders were perked up, I wasn't relaxed, and like, I can look at myself and be like, I didn't even know what the heck I was going to talk about or say or any of that matter. So Corey and the rest of this awesome group to give us the platform to do this. And I love the 30-day live challenge. Helps me practice on, going live and with the nerves and saying what I need to say. So, See, I could tell I'm nervous, right? Because I'm swaying back and forth. I'm like moving around, right? That's me being nervous. That's me being unsure of myself. That's me having fear, right? That's me having fear right there. So if you guys could see that, hey, what's up, Jerome? Hey, Earl, how you guys doing? Hey, guys that are live with me right now, let me know if you guys can hear the video. Just give me a thumbs up, or give me a heart, or give me a comment that says you guys can actually hear the video, and let me know. Thanks, guys. So I'm gonna just continue on, to show you exactly what was going through my mind and how nervous and fearful I was on my first day one, going live for the 30-day live challenge, right? Really appreciate that. I'm actually doing a 30-day live on my other group called Hella Hard Money, and it's about anything and everything about real estate investing. So go check it out. It's pretty cool. I'm trying to grow the the group there. But for this group, I decided for my 30-day challenge, I want to share with you quotes that I've collected throughout. I'm laughing because oh man, I'm laughing at myself because I literally decided what my 30-day challenge was going to be like seconds before I decided to take this challenge. Like, I didn't even know what the hell to talk about. I was like, what am I going to talk about for 30 days? Like, what the, and then I decided, I'd say like 5 minutes before, because I was looking through my phone and I love collecting quotes. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna share my motivating quotes. And at that moment, when I decided, guys, at that moment, I was fearful of being judged. Like, I was thinking to myself, why the hell are you gonna, share quotes? Like, who's gonna listen to that shit? Like that's what I was thinking. These thoughts were like entering my mind. And I was really unsure about myself, and you could tell in the video I was just like, very hesitant. I wasn't confident, and all the things, even the quote that I chose, like it took me a while to even choose a quote, because I was like, damn, I gotta do a good job. Like, I hope this quote's gonna like create some impact, and all this. And I was like just self-sabotaging, myself with all these ridiculous questions based on fear, right? Fear that the audience is not going to listen to me, like they might look at me like I'm just some random dude trying to share a quote, and then like even reading the quote I was like, what am I going to talk about it, like things are still going through my mind at this point of what I'm even going to say about the quote. So let's continue to check it out. So I have my phone here, and there's an app called Thankful. It's free. You can download it on iOS or Android. And I was super nervous. I was like hitting the mic and stuff. I was hitting the mic, and I'm like, damn. I even thought to myself, like, damn, I hit the mic. It's gonna sound jacked up, like all this stuff, guys, is normal. Okay, I just want to reiterate that this is normal, and I can go back and look at myself and reflect and be like, I'm thankful, I'm grateful that I took the challenge, and now I can go back and see exactly what was going through my mind and how I felt at the moment. Because we've all been there, right? We've all experienced this. And there's even some parts I'll show you, I'll get to in a second, where, I can tell you exactly what was going through my mind at this point. You guys are just going to be like, what? What the fuck? Here we go. There's a whole list of like quotes that I write down, and I'm actually stalling right save. Now. I'm stalling, and it could be quotes. I'm still trying to think about what I'm gonna say about the quote. Song lyrics, anything I see, memes or whatever it is that kind of hits me. So for this challenge, I take on that, and hopefully it might help you, or give you some inspiration. I'm breathing heavy at this point. You can't see it because I'm like leaning forward, but I'm like breathing heavy, and my chest is like getting tight and getting kind of anxiety, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna explain my quote now. Like, what the hell am I gonna say? I hope I don't fuck up. Like, this is what I'm thinking about right now. That's why I'm looking down on my phone, trying to gather my thoughts. You know what I mean? There's one quote. Let me see here. Choose one. Like I said, I have a whole bunch. See? I lied on this part. Like, I chose one already, but then my fear kicked in and was like, damn, let me go and choose something else. Right? I already had it planned out. I already knew my quote. And this is the part you guys I haven't shared yet. But I did have a quote in line, but I didn't choose it because when I looked on my app, because I was scrolling, I lost it. I lost it, so I had to choose another one. And I was thinking, even the initial quote, I was like, I don't think that's good enough. So I still wanted to choose some other quote, and I was searching through my phone, right? Like I said, guys, you really sometimes aren't even prepared, and sometimes you don't even know what the heck to talk about, and that's totally okay, right? Like this whole show today was like turned upside down because my my interviewee is, had an emergency, but I still had to keep going. I still had to, come up with something, right? And this particular moment, like, it was just, I gotta choose a quote right now as I'm on live. I'm still live, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, like, I'm messing up so much because, like, I'm live now and I'm searching and I'm not prepared, and what are people gonna think about me? It's so crazy. So let's go through some more. This quote, and some of them I don't know where I got it from, or I totally did not even write down, who said it or where I got it from. Still stalling. I'm still stalling. Oh man. Sometimes I just see the quote or I hear it and then I have to put it down in my app. I forget to write it down. So like I said, here goes. This quote says, "If you don't have resources, be resourceful." And I'm looking down, at this point, I'm looking down at the quote and looking up, thinking to myself, I hope I don't misread the quote and not have it make any sense. Right? Oh man, I love it. This is amazing. I love reflecting on myself because I can definitely go back and feel exactly what I was feeling and thinking at the time. And this is all based on fear, right? This is all based on overcoming the fear, but how it happens in the moment, how you proceed beyond the fear is where the beauty lies. Moments before that, like I said, I really didn't know what the heck I was gonna do, and when I finally did, things still got messed up, right? Like even during my whole speech, it was like I was going through the quotes and I'm thinking to myself, oh, I just lost the quote that I was gonna share. Now I gotta go look for another one, right? Oh, the power of live, guys. I'm not showing this to you to make you more fearful. I'm showing this to you to encourage you and remind you that this is totally normal. This is like totally okay, and everyone goes through it, and the more you keep doing it, the better you're gonna get, right? So if you don't have resources, be resourceful. And I love this quote. Yeah, let me just forward here. On the internet, and then going out to meetup groups and network. Don't ever think that because you don't have the resources that you can't do whatever it is. Yeah, some parts my voice is already cracking because I'm so nervous. And I'm trying to gather my thoughts to make sense of the quote and make sense of what I was actually speaking about. And you can hear it in my voice. I can hear it in my voice, and I know because I can actually feel what I'm feeling at this point. So as it goes on, I think there's a part where I didn't even make sense because I've watched this over and over and over, and I'm just like, what the hell was I saying? Like what is going on? Ways. Yeah. See, I'm like, I'm just not thinking about it right now. You can't do it yourself. You can find someone, right? Yeah. I mean, we have this powerful tool called the internet that we can pretty much the information that you can get and that you can apply. There we go. Let me just keep going. Or to have these specific. Yeah, don't be afraid to do that. So, like I said, I'm gonna. With all the whole mic drop, hitting the mic and shaking the camera, like that's rookie stuff right there, rookie stuff. But the point is, I hit the button, I went live, and it changed my life. And that's why we're here today. That's why you guys are here today. And you've gone through the transformation. All of us have, and it's an amazing transformation, which is why I love this challenge so much. And to see people go through that transformation, it's just awesome. It's so awesome. And for those of you that are just starting and, you know, like feel what we've all felt, like I'm just here to tell you, you know, if you've seen my lives, excuse me, if you've seen my lives and you see me now, I think just like Jerome here says, it's like night and day. It is like night and day. I am like night and day. My self-confidence is like whew, through the roof, you know. And I just feel really comfortable in my skin now. I'm addicted to doing lives. I love the platform. I know how powerful it is. So it's that transformation where that, and then in turn it could transcend to everything that you do, right? Even outside of social media, outside of Facebook, outside of your group, you're like meeting, you know, and being more confident meeting people in person, right? That's what's happening to me. That is happening to me. So that's what I'm so grateful for, and that's why this challenge is so, you know, powerful. And overcoming this fear is just, you know what I mean? It's just a simple act of boop, go live button, or a click of a mouse. You know, that's it. That's it. It's just that's it, and then boom, right? And then you're live in this supportive, encouraging community. Okay, guys. So let me just get to the ending here.
Corey, what's up? Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, when Corey came on, I was actually relieved. I was like, oh man, like thanks, man. Like thanks for watching, because I think that was the only person that was watching. And I was thinking in my head, like nobody's watching. You know, like why am I even doing this? What's gonna happen? Like, because I've never gone live like this before, right? And when he came on, like it kind of gave me this like excitement, like this kind of second wind, you know, this reassuring feeling, like okay, cool, like I'm doing good, you know, like from the coach himself, like he was like, yeah, you're doing good, bro. And I felt really, really good, and I wasn't as nervous at this point, as you can tell.
Or one viewer. Hey,
one viewer. See?
Thanks for this group. I really appreciate it. Very, very appreciate it. All right. Peace.
that was my first live right there, down to the, you know, nitty gritty, you know, feelings and thoughts and, you know, fear driven actions, and that's what it could do to you, right? I mean, just being in the moment. And I could tell you right now, after I clicked end, you know, or done or whatever, like I sat back in my chair and I was like, wow, like a rush of exhilaration feelings came over my body, and I just felt like all this adrenaline just left my body, and I was so relieved. I was like, like my heart was still pounding a lot, you know. I was like, but at the same time, I was really proud of myself because I did it. I did my first live, right? And it was over. That's what I felt. I was like, yes, I did it. And then all these thoughts of, it wasn't that bad. It was actually okay. You know, it wasn't as horrible as I thought it was going to be. And then I watched myself on the replay, right? I watched myself, and I did exactly the same thing I'm doing now, just dissecting myself and laughing at myself and be like, what the hell were you talking about there? You know? But that was my first time. Now I want to compare myself to myself and show you, like, I think this was day halfway, day 16, I believe.
Yes, oh yes, man, I feel phenomenal today, ladies and gentlemen, cousins, aunties and uncles, my family.
Like, look at the confidence level, right? And I see it in your guys' live too, the ones that are going through the challenge. I can tell, like, I can tell which day your confidence has actually shifted, because you're now comfortable and because you're now in this new, you know, comfort zone of doing lives. Like, you can literally see it through your body language, through your tone of voice, through, you know, the things that you share. even when you mess up, you're not so like flustered, right? You're not so like nervous about it, right? And this is how I was when like I said, I think this is like halfway in, like day 15, day 16 or something like that. So
I feel phenomenal.
look at the eye
today.
contact. Look at the eye
How's
contact to the
everybody doing
camera.
today? How's everybody
I'm
doing?
smiling more. My
It's a
energy's up.
great group, the Facebook group explosion.
You know?
Hashtag home of the 30-day live challenge 2.0.
My tone of voice is loud. I'm excited. I feel very, very, good about myself, right? And I think today I shared a quote and I just saw it that day or something, and then like I just decided to talk about it off the top of my head. I didn't even write anything down. I just came from my heart and mind and just shared it. Right?
This is Jay Chantalangsi, aka the motivating moderator.
Okay, so this is where I've already established my motivating moderator title. So that's how you know that at this point I'm already, super like comfortable with it.
Coming to you live, 3:15 Pacific Standard Time, San Francisco Bay Area. I share all of my motivational quotes. My intention is to motivate and inspire and encourage you to use this live platform to share the awesomeness that you have inside.
Bam!
If you have a message, if you have a brand,
wow.
If you have a story, if you have
it's like night and day, right? Night and day, right? It's awesome. It's crazy. It's amazing, and that's why at the end of the challenge, Coach Corey told us to go back to day one and really look at how we've grown, how we've progressed into the later days, like day 20 to day 25, and you can totally see what the difference is. And it's an amazing thing to see, because when you look at yourself, you're just like, why was I even afraid to begin with? Because when I look at myself now and when I look at my lives now, I'm just like stunned, because here I am, started off just super timid, but I knew I had this amazing ability to be who I am today in front of you right now. But at that point, it was blocked by anxiety and fear, right? Blocked by being unsure, blocked by all these crazy negative thoughts of people judging me and comparing myself to others. It's just like I said, it's the power of the mind that can mess you up. But once you get past that, and once you stay consistent and keep doing your lives and keep moving outside of your comfort zone, amazing things can happen. Like amazing, awesome things can happen. Like I became the motivating moderator. I got moved up to become the moderator, then admin, and then moderator, and now I'm on the dream team, and now I'm connected to all these amazing, awesome people, in other communities, and joining other groups and taking other challenges. Like that's where the progression can happen, to where you're now in this moment of your life where everything is just, it seems like it's working in unison, right? Like you're manifesting your own universe where things are happening and opportunities are coming together, right? Because you're moving. It's crazy. It's like you're moving outside of the comfort zone, but everything is coming together, right? That's crazy, right? I mean, just think about that. Just think about how an oxymoron of a thing it is.
yes.
Let me see here. See that?
It could be anything. But what I'm telling you today on this live, I want you to give up on being perfect for being authentic.
I was passionate about this one. You could tell. You could tell in my voice, you could tell in my body language, the things I was, doing, like just my overall nonverbal cues, right? And then even my tone of voice. You can hear it in my tone of voice how passionate and comfortable and confident I was, right?
One more time.
Look at that.
Woo, that was powerful.
See?
Give up.
Comedy right here. This is comedy.
For being authentic. Each and every one of you.
Pointing at the camera. Come on. I didn't even do that the first day. I was like knocking the mic and, you know, making the video shake. And now I'm just like pointing in the camera. Like
it's special.
That's no fear right there.
It's awesome. And we all want to see it. We all want to see you blossom and transform into the real person that you are, because you have all the knowledge. You have all the skill. You have all the experiences.
Bam. I was preaching. I was feeling it right there. I was in the flow state, you know, in the zone, whatever you want to call it. I was just flowing out my stuff. So, like I said, like I keep reiterating, it's night and day from, you know, day 1 to day I think this is 15, I believe, day 1 to day 15. And those of you that are, you know, beginning to do the challenge and maybe feeling these unsure feelings, right? This anxiety, this like uncomfortableness, like just take me as an example and just look at me, right? Just so I cannot help but just keep laughing at myself, because every time I watch that video, I'm just, you know, amazed and in awe of where I've come from, right? And how much I've progressed. And you know, I thank all of you, you know, that came before me, you know, and I thank also Coach Corey. Like he was literally always there to be like, come on, just do the challenge, just press the button. And he was the first person to view my video, right? On day 1, no one was on live with me, but him. And he came on at the tail end, right? So imagine like this uncomfortable person doing their first live, and it's just like, you know, feeling like, oh, no one's watching, like, you know. Now it's like my whole mindset's changed, right? And your mindset should change too, because it doesn't even matter if no one's watching. It does not matter. Just say your message, say what you need to say, talk about what you need to talk about, because they can always come on the replay. My man Jerome says it a lot. You know, we're changing lives with our lives. And because you've already done the video and your live is over, it's still floating in space. It's still floating in, you know, Facebook realm. And it could pop up anytime on anyone's feed, and they could watch it on replay. And then your message could still make an impact. That's how powerful this whole live thing is, right? It's amazing. It's awesome. So if you think that just because no one's watching or no one's giving you reactions, you know, or you don't see any, you know, that little, you know, here, where is it at? Like the little, you know, thing here that says 0 viewers. That's okay. That's perfectly okay, right? Because it's gonna get recycled in the feed, and then someone's gonna catch it later, and that's totally fine, because you're still gonna make an impact. Someone still is going to listen and you know, react to your videos. How many? When I go look back at all my videos, and the ones that I saw that no one was even watching, like the next 2-3 days, guess what happens? People were commenting. I was getting notifications. I was getting, you know, reactions of people watching it later. That's the beauty of this thing, you know. That's what makes this so powerful. All right, family. ULA family, we are here. We are together doing better. Like Coach Corey said, speaking of the devil, he's on. How you doing, Coach? Thank you so much for putting this together again. So, you know, with that said, I'm gonna cut the time short. I just wanted to share, you know, my own personal journey of stepping beyond the line of fear on my first initial live in this group. And like I said, if it wasn't for me taking that initial step and deciding to do the challenge and pressing that button, I don't think I would be in this position in my life right now. I don't think I would be in the position of having my own group, having my own movement, being this self-confident, right? Having all these amazing connections with these people. I don't even think I would be meeting such wonderful, amazing people like in this group, right? I mean, me being part of the Dream Team, that would have happened. Never would have happened, so, and I never would have been able to share, my message and share the things that I want to share and be vulnerable, right? And learn about that, sharing that on this live platform. So that never would have happened if I never would have hit the button, you know? So I want to encourage you guys. I want to keep, motivating you, as the AKA motivating moderator. I feel it's my duty to continue to motivate you guys to press the button, hashtag hit the button. You're changing lives with your lives. We are living our lives unlimited in this group. You know what I'm saying? And those of you that are taking the challenge right now, I'm so proud of you, and I want you to continue. We want to continue to build this group. We want to continue to, bring in more people. I think Corey is putting together some more shows because he's taking it to the next level with this streaming TV stuff, which is exciting. I've never been a part of that. Like, imagine myself watching myself on TV though. Like, I have a 65-inch TV downstairs with Netflix and Roku too. Imagine, like, hitting the button and I'm just watching it on my sofa. Like, damn, I'm like high def on 65 inches. Like, how crazy is that? Like, think about it. Like, how crazy is that, right? Right now, I'm just watching myself on my little phone here and my computer screen, this 20-inch computer screen. Like, imagine 65 inches. Like, imagine you're having your own show and you're watching yourself on a 60. That's like on another level of feeling good about yourself, And like I said, it never would have happened if I never initially took that challenge and hit the button. All right, okay, family. Woo, that felt good. I feel really good. I feel really full too. Like, before I came on and did the show, I was at the hospital with my wife, and then she wanted to go eat some pho, and like we smashed on like a huge bowl of pho, and it was delicious. Sorry, I just want to tell you guys about that because I'm still thinking about how delicious it was. But yeah, that's besides the point. But yes, overcoming your fear. I'm going to reschedule AJ on another date. I'm still waiting for him to get back to me, but I really want to share his journey with you because he's now implementing video in his marketing. And like I said, this guy builds funnels for 2 comma club members in ClickFunnels. Like, that's his clients, dudes that are making 6-7 figures. You know what I'm saying? So it's huge. I got another person lined up. I'm super stoked for next month. And she has sold hundreds of thousands of dollars using the live platform. Let me say that one more time. She has sold hundreds of thousands of dollars using the live platform. That interview is going to be happening next month. I just booked her. I think mid October, October 16th, I believe. But I'm super stoked about that, so stay tuned for that. I got some more other people coming up that I'm going to interview, that's like been changing the game, like utilizing this live platform. So, you guys just have to understand how powerful this is, and that right now you're on this wave. We're surfing the wave of like live of the live feature, of live TV, of live Facebook, right? So you're in the right spot at the right time, and I'm just grateful that I could be a part of it. I'm just grateful that I've, come through this journey, and, look at me now, right? And you guys are on the same journey. So that's what's exciting. That's what's awesome. So with that said, guys, thank you so much. This is episode 2. Like I said, sorry for the inconvenience again. If you were, coming to the show and, wanting to see my guest today, but like I said, he had an emergency, so I just had to, recalibrate, and the show had to go on. So here I am. But I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you guys that are on live. I know that you guys can do anything you want, but you're spending the time with me, so I'm so grateful for that. So with that said, I will see you guys next Wednesday. I'll have another cool, awesome interviewee too, and super stoked about that. So have a great rest of your hump day. This is Jay Chantalanxi, aka the Motivating Moderator. Stay grateful, stay positive, always stay awesome. Peace. Unlimited Lifers, hey, thanks for tuning in. Unlimited Awesomeness Sessions. I'll see you on the next session, and don't forget to turn on your notification. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out our other show lineups. Amazing people, amazing content, and I'll see you on the other side of fear.